Now, so often we just dwell on our mistakes and we dwell on our past that it paralyzes our present and our future. So today, I really want to inspire you and motivate you to let go of whatever you're worrying about and whatever is concerning your mind, because what's in the past is in the past and there's nothing you can do about it now. I'm going to give you 5 steps right now to really look at that you can use as tools to inflect in your own life and see how you can resolve these issues and be a better person out of them and really grow from those hard times that hurt you in the past. Number 1, hindsight is always 2020. No matter what we look at, whether it's good or bad, we can look back on it and say, oh, I should have done this. I should have done that. I should have done it this way. Oh, it would have been much better if I did it. I took another couple steps in that direction. Now, we all do this. It's something that we have to realize what's happening in our mind, because especially, let's say you lose a ton of money in crypto, been there, done that, stock market, housing market crash, business fail, whatever it may be, from the minimum to the maximum. Little things that you say, oh, I should have done this, I should have done that, to really dwelling on things that really have fallen apart in your life. But you really have to be aware and say, hey, you know what? Hindsight's 2020. That's in the past. I have to look forward. What can I do now in the present? Things that I can control now to make my life better, and how can I learn and grow from this? Even if it's the worst thing to ever happen to you. I mean, I could go on and on and on about bad things that happen just in my own life alone. Trust me. We ain't gonna get into that right now. Okay, number 2, worry and regret will paralyze your present and your future. Now, this is probably one of the most important factors into this, because worry and regret are 2 of the most damaging things that a person can feel and do in their lives. If you dwell on something with worry, and if you're constantly in that state of mind, and puts you in that fight or flight state of mind, which is stress. Now, that stress causes inflation, and it causes all sorts of damage. Not only does it mess up your mind and really paralyze you in ways that you can't look forward and you can't look at positive things, but it also does physical damage to your body. But it's really bad when you're in that state of mind, because you can't break free from it and you're constantly surrounded by that negative energy. Number 3, letting go is freedom, whereas dwelling in the past is bondage. When you learn to let go, when you can actually break free from the chains that are holding you back, you are free at that point. And you don't have to look back. You can look back and say, hey, I learned a lot from that. I'm thankful that it happened to me. But you can also say, I am free from that now. And I don't have that weight of the world on top of your soul and your heart and your mind that's really holding you down in bondage. Whereas before, like I said, that it'll paralyze you. So you really have to get that freedom in your life. Well, everyone loves a little bit of freedom, so you've really got to understand that you need to reach out and say, hey, you know what? I'm not going to live in bondage. I'm going to be free from that worry. I'm going to be free from that regret. I am going to let go of things I can't control in the past, and I'm going to concentrate on what I can do in the present. Letting go creates resilience and strength of character. That's right. It creates strength of character. Now, have you ever seen someone that has just completely succumbed to regret and worry and dwelling in the past? You can physically see that in their body. They're usually stooped over, they got a scowl on their face, they're mean. You can tell by the way they treat people, you can tell by their own self-talk. They're always negative about themselves. They say, oh, I can't do this, I'm just a fat, lazy slob, blah, blah, blah. Oh, I always fail at everything, this and this and that. They're completely lost at that point. They're completely lost. And there's nothing you can do to get them out of it. Only they can get them out of it themselves. Reach out to a higher power and pray to God to get out of that. And that's really the only thing that's going to help them. You're really not going to do it by your own power. You're going to do it by God's power. Really, that creates that strength of character. When people can move forward in their lives after they deal with something very difficult, whether it be small or big, they can come out the other side and be a stronger person and have much stronger character and much more resilience when adversity strikes you. So I'm gonna leave it there. Time to go work out, baby. Talk to you tomorrow. Peace out. God bless.